My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. We have... I don't know how to break this to you, but we have 805 gold? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not my fault. Just somehow happened. We got a lot of really high-paying quests, including a Total Dominance for 100 golds, and a few Shaman Dominance quests, which we managed to finish in the last video, which should be Thrall In, episode 42. Should be previous to this in the playlist if you want to go and watch it. I will be spoiling it in a few seconds, so if you haven't watched it yet, and you do want to, now's the time. 5, 4, 3... We went 7 and 3. Yeah, we got more gold than we spent on the arena, and we got a pack, and we finished the quests. So in my mind, huge success. We'll be paying 150 to get back into the arena. Man, so we've already done Shaman. Like, Shaman was our last video, so Shaman is no. We've done Proudmoore recently. Proudmoore being the name of the video. We've done Mage recently. As recently as episode 40? Yes, because episode 40 was Proudmoore, episode 41 was Malfurious. So, as recently as episode 40, we went 11 and 3 as Mage. Mage is just so good in Arena because of the value of the Fire Blast. And because of Flame Strike and a few other cards, but Fire Blast is a really big part of that. Paladin can also be really strong in Arena. Just because you've got some really solid 4 drops, so if you can supplement it with some really good 1 and 2 drops, if you can get Worgen Infiltrators, which are just amazing in Arena as well, then you can really ramp out of control. Just because we've done Proudmoore... Mage and Shaman so recently, we're going to be choosing Paladin. Now, this is... difficult. Faceless Manipulator is usually better than the Big Game Hunter, but the Big Game Hunter was a huge part of the reason that we went 11 and 3 in Proudmoore. Doomsayer is unfortunately not as good as either of these two, in my opinion. So I'm thinking Faceless Manipulator is actually going to be my choice, just so that if they have a gigantic threat, I can say, haha, no, I have a gigantic threat. But Big Game Hunter is really appealing as well. I hate to have to do that. Okay, Bloodtwin Raptor. I'm gonna take the Abusive Sergeant just because I don't like the Blessing of Might. Think of the Abusive Sergeant as a Blessing of Might, basically. Think of it as a Blessing of Might that also puts a 2-1 on the field. So that's not going to be counted when I count my early plays. It's going to be counted as a mid-range late play. So far, I only have one early play in the Bloodtwin Raptor. True Silver Champion, never turn it down. Avenging Wrath or Big Game Hunter? Now I really do want to take the Big Game Hunter, actually. Because Avenging Wrath can be really good, but it's random, which I don't really like much at all. If I had Equality... or if I could guarantee getting Equality in this deck, Avenging Wrath might be a lot better. But I can't guarantee that, so I will be getting the Big Game Hunter. Eye for an Eye is horrible. Silvermoon Guardian is a 3-3 with Divine Shield. It's not great. Neither of these pass the vanilla test, which is for each point of mana, it should have double that in stats, basically. Distributed across, so for 4 mana it should be a 4-4, for 6 mana it should be a 6-6, etc., or better. But the vanilla test is a little bit odd when you're in 2 mana range, because then you want a 2-3 or a 3-2 for it to pass the vanilla test. Because a 2 mana 2-2 is actually not that good. I'm gonna get the... just so that I have 1 in every drop slot, I'm gonna get the Frost Elemental. Azure Drake, unfortunately, I have to pass up the Equality. Because Equality Consecrate is so powerful, but I would need 2 Equalities and 2 Consecrates to be, secure in getting that as a combo. So Azure Drake is really good card draw. Okay. This is a problem. because the Argent Protector is a really good card. Like, hey, one of your early drops gets to survive while it does something. But it's not an early drop. Because you can't really play it independently and hope to do things with it. Bluegill Warrior is an early drop, because it usually takes out a 3-2. I'm gonna take the Argent Protector and rely on getting 2 drops later. Whoa! Alright. Wow. So it's not Dormu. Players only have 15 seconds to take their turns. I'm not gonna do that, because that's bad for me as well. It might be Leroy Jenkins. Think of this. Leroy Jenkins, Abusive Sergeant, for a 8-2 charge, and then Faceless Manipulator it for 16. Illidan's Storm Rage is okay, but unfortunately, whenever you play a card summon a 2-1 Flame of Azzinoth, you kind of need to know that he's gonna live, whereas Leroy Jenkins does stuff before you know that he actually survives. So it's gonna be Leroy Jenkins. Wow. Oh, man! I think this is the Avenging Wrath, actually. Oh, I really want to go check. I've got 3 epics and a legendary so far, and I'm not even 10 cards into my draft. This is ridiculously lucky. I think this is going to be the Avenging Wrath. In fact, I'm pretty certain about that. Shattered Sun Cleric is an amazing 3-2. Equality... Ooh... I have so many cards left in the draft, maybe Equality is a good pick. Man. Because I have Equality, Avenging Wrath. I could have had 2 Avenging Wrath. Divine Favor is really good card draw as well. I already have only 1 card draw, and he's your Drake. Sun Fury Protector is okay. I think I'll be picking up my 2 drops later. I'm gonna go with Equality. Just as like a form of removal. Ascension Shieldmaster, a really solid 4-drop. Cult Master is going to be a lot of my card draw, if I had to guess. Fen Creeper is a really solid 5. Ironfur Grizzly, I suppose, is the most solid 3 there. I'm not going to go with what it seems to be offering me, which is Leroy Jenkins plus damage. Holy Light Heal? No. Darkscale Healer, I suppose. I don't like that decision. Stampeding Kodo, okay, that's a really good card. Consecration. Wild Pyromancer, wow, Wild Pyromancer Equality is really good, and it's even better than both of the other cards, so I'm not relying on it being a combo card. It's just, it so happens that I have good combination with it. Another Cult Master? You know, as a Paladin, yes. Because my 1-1 tokens, I can trade them in. Another Argent Protector. Oh, my early drops are so bad. I've got 1, 2, 3. 3 independent early drops. I need more. Nightblade is a no. Novice Engineer, I suppose I'm just gonna have to take for drawing a card. I don't like that. Oh, I really want Consecration, but I also really want the Bloodfen Raptor. I'm gonna take Consecration and hope to God that I get a really good... Oh, good. Okay, so let's make our 3s more solid in this Jungle Panther. Divine Favor for card draw, yes. Marnie Berserker. Yeah, that'll probably finish off my early drops, if I had to imagine. So 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. Our early drops are just a little weak. At the very least, all of these fill our 3 slot. So, I don't think I want the Emperor Cobra. Divine Favor. Do I need another one in my deck? I mean, probably, actually. No, I have Cult Master. I shouldn't be wanting... No, I should just get a solid minion. Okay, so the mana curve here is pretty good. We have some really good minions. We've also got some really good situational plays in the Big Game Hunter, Leroy Jenkins, also the Faceless Manipulator, Stampede and Kodo. We've got 1 True Silver Champion, 2 Consecrations though, 2 Cult Masters, those are probably the highlights of this deck so far. Wild Pyromancer Consecration is basically like 3 AoE damage. Wild Pyromancer... I think I have a few triggers for that, actually. Wild Pyromancer Equality wipes the board, by the way. So that's a really good combo to keep in mind, but it's not something I'm going to be getting incredibly often. Our early plays are probably going to be a big problem for us, but at the very least, we do have the 1/1 token creator in our hero ability. So, I'm actually pretty confident in this deck. I'm probably going to say 7 wins. 7 wins. What's the name of this guy again? The Paladin. God, what is his name? Oh, I need to remember it before I go in the match. Otherwise, all hell breaks loose. What's his name? No clue. No clue. Hey, this is the first legendary we've got offered to us in quite some time. I think the last time we had a legendary offered to us was Blood Mage, which might have been episode 38 or 37. Don't quote me on that. That's a really bad opening hand. It's not gonna help it. At the very least, we are going second, so we do have the coin to kind of try and supplement a bad opening hand. Oh no. Not gonna play Leroy Jenkins early. Oh god. It might be worth my time coining out a Reinforce, because then an Abusive Sergeant can buff it to kill something. No, I'm not gonna do that.
X marks the spot.
Oh man, I probably should have done that. Fuck. Okay, so, Blood from Raptor. That's an equal trade. Unless he slams. Or has a Fiery War Axe. Fiery War Axe is bad for me.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Shit! Wow, that was actually really bad for me. Because now it's safe from my Stampeding Kodo as well. I don't really have anything I can do right now. So he's gonna have 2 3/1s on the field. I need my Wild Pyromancer. Because then I can just Wild Pyromancer coin and clear his board.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
No good. The Imani Berserker basically dies to the Silvermoon Guardian's shield. The Stampeding Kodo does nothing, by the way. Oh man, this is going badly. I need Consecrations. I have 2 Consecrates in this deck. I already have my Equality in hand. So that's good-ish. Oh my god. It's not gonna be at 2 health, so I can't kill it with my Stampeding Kodo either. Jesus. This is bad. This is not good. Cult Master. Man, okay, so Stampeding Kodo will... No. Frost Elemental dies to one of them plus the Fiery War Axe. But it slows him down. I can't guarantee that Avenging Wrath does anything useful for me, other than buffing up his Flesh-Eating Ghoul like crazy. So, yeah, I'll freeze his Flesh-Eating Ghoul. And hope he doesn't have, like, an Arcanite Reaper.
I will crush you.
Oh, God. Oh, what? Freeze my freeze. Okay, this is the turn. Draw a Consecrate. We need to equalize, and we just didn't get any good cards for it. Fuck. That's not a Consecrate. It could draw a Consecrate, but by that point we're probably... Shit, has he got yeah, he's got lethal on the board. Fuck. So I can't Equality Avenging Wrath yet?
Me think.
I don't think anything actually saves me here. I think I've lost already. In our first game. 8 damage split. So hopefully it kills both of those. Then he has that as 6. Yeah, he has enough damage still to kill me. So I need that to die as well. The only way at the moment that I can kill that reliably is to run my Leroy Jenkins into it, which just gives him 2 more 1/1s, and he has enough damage to kill me then. I can kill that, but then that becomes 5, and he still has enough damage to kill me.
Must move quickly.
I got, like, completely fucked. Even if I, True Novice... Okay, the only out for me... No, I still lose, even if I draw a Taunt out of the True Novice. Yeah, what the fuck is with that opening hand? There was just no response from me that would work. Wow. That was horrible. There are... What? Consecration, Wild Pyromancer. 3 different cards in our deck that would have saved us at any point there. Oh, come on, don't fucking drag it out. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let him play the rest of his turn out. I think I've versed Magic Pants before as well. I believe I versed him in a bunch of other arenas. Oh, God. So, what? We got the Amani Berserker, but we got it off a bad draw. And a Bloodfin Raptor. Out of all of our early plays. We also got a Novice Engineer, but too late for it to do anything. Bad. Maybe one of those Consecrations should have been a Bloodfin Raptor. Because I know I was tossing up between a Bloodfin Raptor and a Consecration. And it's not like we mulligan too aggressively, right? Like, our mulligan was a 5-drop, a 5-drop, a 6-drop, and a 3-drop. I believe it was Kodo, Azure, Frost Elemental, and Big Game Hunter?
I will fight with honor.
Now this is a lot better!
Retribution.
Yeah, I'll keep that. I know I could mulligan to try and get 3s and 4s, but I trust that my deck will ramp into those. What are you gonna play? Because I'll tailor my build around what he does. Whether I go for Wild Pyromancer or Novice Engineer. Coin Reinforce! Come on! Oh! He's hovering over it! He did it!
Reporting for duty.
He did it, Reddit. Alright, so with Coin Reinforce, I can probably just Novice Engineer? And it'll trade? But then I also lose my Novice Engineer. Okay, so what can he do to it next turn? He's got 2 mana. Why would he want a recruit out that early? Maybe he's going to Blessings of Might it to kill something much more valuable than a Silverhand recruit. And in that case, Novice Engineer. Because what can he do with 2 mana, right? Well met. What can he do with 2 mana that he really wants a recruit out for?
What you want?
That. Protect it. Aw, man.
It's time for a little blood.
So that dies to the Frostwolf Grunts. And then that kills the Frostwolf Grunt, and that kills that. Fuck. That's not good trades. It's not good trades at all. I suppose, like, I can give that Divine Shields, but then I'm not going to proc its Enrage.
Ready to ride.
Oh, that's going to kill my Amani Berserker. No? You're a weird one. Well, this is good, I suppose. Because now I have a 5-1 and a clear board. And card advantage, even though he went second. So he had an extra card as well as the coin. But he did basically waste the coin in coining out a reinforce. You don't really want to, unless you have like really strong plays that are entirely based on having a 1-1 on the field. You don't really ever want to coin out a reinforce. I don't think I want to kill that with my Armani, so I'll actually kill that with the Stampeding Kodo. Because playing that kind of seems like I'm playing this because I need you to use the final strike of your True Silver Champion so I can play something better. So I'm going to hold on to the True Silver Champion for as long as I possibly can. Because if he hadn't oozed, he would have played it that turn. Right? Like, knocking out half of a True Silver Champion is a really good use of the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Sorry, I'm just turning my phone off so that it doesn't make any notifications. That'll be killed. Okie dokie. I think I want to start playing a lot of my cards really aggressively. So that I can avoid, dealing with... so that I can avoid a dead card in my, Divine Favor. So... Although I still don't want to open myself up to Consecrate, so Fen Creeper and that. See, this is how the game should have gone last time, but... is instead how the game went. God, that was horrible. It was abysmal. I'd love to know, actually, in the comments below, if you think that there was much that I could have done in response to that. Consecrate. So I have 7 mana next turn. If I Wild Pyromancer, okay, so... No. No, I'm just gonna fill the board. So, that should probably... Like, both of these things... both of these things here are going to end up drawing me a lot of cards if my board doesn't really get disturbed. Just play something big. Play something really big, I'll Cult Master, run a lot of things into it, and then I'll Divine Favor. And I'll have a full hand. That would be glorious. Something really big. Don't Reinforce. In fact, Reinforce is fine. Reinforce and a 5-drop. Really big! He did it, Reddit. Oh, I love saying that. You haven't got any 0 mana cards, so don't even think about it. Scum. Ooh, I don't want to play the Azure Drake, but... Oh man, maybe Divine Favor. Divine Favor does 1 damage to everything on the field. So I can trade this and my shield. He probably doesn't have Consecrate because it might have been used last turn if he did. So that. I draw 1 card out of the Cult Master. But then I have 3 cards in hand, and Divine Favor only draws me 2. But Divine Favor is... this is probably, like, the best situation that Divine Favor will be drawing cards in. I don't like this.
This is my responsibility. I must move quickly.
There's Jungle Panther. Divine Favor wipes his board, gives me another card. Well, 2 cards. Pew. It would just... It would suck, but it wouldn't be horrible if he had Consecration. Thank you. You can never tell if well played is sarcastic. Like, oh, you fell directly... You activated my trap card. You can never tell if it's that or, fuck, man, good work. He can still Consecrate. Oh. I love you. So much. Okay. No, I can't consecrate. I was just thinking, no, it'll wipe my board. That's dumb.
Let me think.
So I definitely want to faceless manipulate that. Because it's like a gigantic threat. I can basically just trade cards against this if I really want. You know what? Because this will have 3 attack and he'll probably have to use the Twilight Drake to clear it. I will actually trade that. Let's see what I draw. Ah. Now that's a better play.
My watch.
So now I can keep the Cult Master alive and take it out. Oh, yes! I'm feeling powerful. Hey, Carlos. I'm so sorry about what's about to happen. Or what is in the process of happening right now, actually. Oh, it doesn't look like he has a response. If he reinforces, I'll sacrifice a 1/1 to draw a card. Like, I'll run my 1/1 into his 1/1, and I'll draw another card out of my Cult Master. So that's a yes on the drawing the card. Avenging Wrath. That's just basically going to be 8 straight damage to the face. 8 across your lips. Or 9 if I get down to use your Drake. Whoa, big plays, guys. Okay, so that's pretty obvious. Oh, that's 15 damage in a turn. That's really fun. Do I need a taunt? What would I be scared of? No, I don't need a taunt. So, most amount of damage I can get out on the field is that plus that. For 5, right? I had 5 mana left. Most amount of damage I could get out on the field was that. I believe. Because Leroy Jenkins would give him 2 1/1s and then I'd have to deal with those. And dealing with those would mean that my Cult Master dies. I'm not going to do that. Oh, now it's a 4/1. Consecrate is actually alright here.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
It's not a Consecrate. Well played. Okay. Okay. We have a lot of damage, but we still need to do this right.
This is my
Because we need to make space on the field so that we can actually attack to the face. Now this can Yep. Oh, did I just burn a card? Oh, no. Oh, God! I could Leroy... Use Brewmaster Leroy again. That would be 12 damage. I have 12 damage on the field. Oh... I think that's actually more interesting than the Avenging Wrath. Oh, God. I really enjoyed that, guys. I'm really sad we're going 1-1 so far. Just the opening hand in the previous one was horrible. Also, actually, another thing that I wanted to ask you directly, viewer. What classes would you like to see? Because I only get offered 3 classes in Arena, and I usually choose the one that I haven't played the most recently. But if there's a specific class you'd like to see, when I get offered it in Arena, I'll try and pick it. So, in the comments below, you can tell me any class you're particularly interested in seeing.
I will fight with
Note, if you say... there are certain classes that if you say them, I will not ignore it, but I'll probably perform badly. And I'll leave you to figure out which classes those are. He only replaced 1 card, that's not good for me. Warlock! It's Warlock! At the very least, I can trade for that with a Reinforce. That's a constructed opening, which is weird to say, because... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so... If I Novice Engineer, I draw a card, he probably runs his Stone Tusk Boar into it so that he can keep his Scavenging Hyena. If he runs his Scavenging Hyena into it, and then plays another Beast, I will Consecrate next turn. So, Novice Engineer is a correct play. I don't even need to Consecrate now, because now I can Wild Pyromancer the coin if he runs the Scavenging Hyena into it. So it's about if he wants to buff up the Scavenging Hyena, if he wants to put all of his power... Ah, shit. Okay, so that's a Consecrate then. That's kind of sucky that I have to do that. Is there any other play that I can make? Hit that. No, no, it's Consecrate. Bye-bye, board. So that's something you should always be aware of versing a Paladin. Honestly, he had the chance to save one of his, or try and save one of his minions there. If he put the buff on the... Actually, that wouldn't have helped him. Never mind, that was dumb. That was dumb for me to say that. I'll kill that. How am I going to kill that? I will kill that with a True Silver Champion and the thing that I have on the field already. But against the Paladin, you really need to be cautious against overextending. And I'm not just talking about overextending, you know, early game, overextending against a particular spell. Ooh, that was really good. But against the Paladin, if you have like more than 4 decent minions on the field, he can probably wreck you. I don't know why I said I. He can probably make you very sad. So this guy is doing a lot of face hunting. Does he have the damage to back it up? I have a Leroy Jenkins. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Come back to my hand. Do it again!
Fight, maggot.
And goodbye to your Scavenging Hyena.
Reporting for duty.
I don't think he has the damage to back it up off the back of 3 cards. Also, he's used a Doggies, so the chances of him having another Doggies is less. But still high, because you can have infinity billion Doggies. That's almost enough damage to kill that. If I were to Cult Master, what would I need to draw? Because I can't ignore his Boulder Fist. And I don't really have... Oh, wait, I do have a Taunt. So, I'll trade off. Draw a card. Argent Protector is not going to do enough. So, now put up a Taunt Wall. And I'll draw a card out of that one, because I have 6 damage available. And then attack to the face. Worst case scenario, he has really good removal to take out the Iron Fur, but I still draw a card. Good. Okay, so the Boulder Fist is not a huge problem, especially now that I have this Avenging Wrath. Oh my god. Wild Pyromancer Avenging Wrath? Wild Pyromancer Avenging Wrath the Dream? 1 damage done to each, that's a 2 and that's a 5. I can trade off if I need to afterwards. And yes, I do need to trade that. I can't accept any more damage to my face. Divine Favor is gonna do nothing for me. So now I need to start worrying, because he can try and tick me down with a steady shot. No doggies? Oh, man. That's not... Shit. How much damage can I do this turn? 4... 10... 3... Fuck. So... I have 9 mana. Okay, so I can keep my Cult Master alive while I do this. And I can kill his Starving Buzzard. The thing is, I can't kill those 2 Jungle Panthers. If I had another spell, I could. But I can't trade either of these so that I can try and get a spell. Sucks. Because basically, I would Argent Protect this, cast a spell, Argent Protect it again, or just not even Argent Protect it, and then cast another spell. So I've got Divine Favor. Even though I wouldn't draw any cards out of Divine Favor, it'd just be 1 damage AoE, and I'd be able to kill the ones in stealth. So that's a total of 10 damage coming to me next turn. If he has Kill Command, he basically wins, unfortunately. So... my turn is... Leroy Jenkins, give it Divine Shields, use Divine Favor. Oh no, I was trying to save the other one. Ah, shit. I was supposed to save the Cult Master so that I drew a card. I didn't. That looks like he's trying to draw into an option. Of course, you know, he could trade and still be in a really good position. So that gets 2 every time a friendly beast dies.
Bring me steel.
So if he trades off both, oh shit. Trade off that as well. Trade off that. Just to buff this up. Okay. That's not good. This is not good. Freeze a character. I don't think I have a way out of this. Draw Consecrate? Maybe? There's a way out of this. Zero Drake. Draw the Consecrate. Equality? It's not enough. God damn it. How are we going this badly with this deck? This isn't a bad deck. And I don't think I've been playing particularly badly. Yeah, he has lethal left on the board no matter what I do.
This is my responsibility.
I don't have enough mana.
God damn it. Ah. That card draw earlier might have been really strong. The misplay on that Cult Master Divine Shield was probably a huge problem there. God damn, I have to play another arena after this. You know that, right? I can't let that stand. It's getting really hot in here. I'll be back in a second.
Uther versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
And we're back against a priest. We don't need to keep Consecration. Sorry, I went to change my shirt. Basically, I had a thermal under it previously because it's kind of cold. And then it wasn't cold. Is that not the best story you've ever heard?
Is someone injured?
Oh man, I want to stampede in Kodo the f out of that. But it also means that I can't reinforce this turn, unfortunately. Because he can attack it and then, he'll clear my board. I know it's only a 1/1, but he'll clear my board, and then he'd be able to lesser heal it. Injured Blade Master. Oh, Worgen. That's not particularly bad for me. Shadow Word Pain. It's, I think, the worst thing that he can do right now. Oh, actually, no. The worst thing he can do is Shattered Sun Cleric onto the Raging Worgen. Oh, okay. That would be bad. Consecration does nothing against this board, unfortunately. That's not going to draw any cards. So I'm not going to attack that with the second hit of the True Silver Champion. But I'm not going to leave a Northshire Cleric around. They are just so powerful. Just for the card draw. It's, yeah. You just can't let them. Okay, Snipping Shadow. Damn it, it hit the wrong one. Wanted to hit the 2/3. I'm not using the Consecrate. I could have Consecrated and then hit the Sentient Shield Master and he'd only have the 2/3 left on the board. Whoa, good. Closer to board clear. But I want to keep the Equality Consecrate until it's dire that I use it. Shadowfall. Ooh. Someone's running a spicy deck. Yeah. Yeah. Considering I've got a quality Consecrate, yeah. Done. Whew. God damn, that's gonna be like 2 damage to my face every turn. That's I'm basically versing a Hunter right now, except he's got Priest Gods. Ah, bollocks. This card is the dream for Kodo. And I already used my Kodo, because I'm a dumb man. Okay. So I'm just freezing it so I can hold it off. Next turn I'll probably hit it with my face. Suppose not. Leroy Jenkins Consecrate. It's bad. Very bad, actually. Love if I could make that play, but I can't do it in good conscience. So give that Divine Shield. Attack. It's already got something it can kill. But if he makes it powerful, that's okay for my Faceless Manipulator. So I'll actually put down 1/1s. I want him to flood the board. That's really important to me. Just put a lot of shit on the board. That is the beginning to flooding the board. Quality Consecrate, Quality Consecrate. Yeah. Did he top deck that after playing the spell damage one as well? That was... Not happy about that one. Man. Leroy Jenkins, Youthful Broom, I have the play. I am ready for the play. I need 1 more mana.
For justice.
I think I'm just going to become a copy of that to try and scare him a little bit. So hopefully he hits that with the Mind Spike and then Gurubachi Berserker or something like that. Yeah, no reason to do anything else. Because next turn, I want to use the Leroy Jenkins on the same turn that I'm using the Consecrate.
The might of Stormwind.
The value. Just because it'll clear out the chickens that he gets. Leroy Jenkins. Quality. Consecrate. Bye-bye.
Time's up.
Oh, shit. At the very least, I know he's gonna Mind Spike that, so I don't get to Youthful Brewmaster. And I'm cards behind as well. Because I didn't get to use it against a wide board. I just used it against a high board.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, you're not gonna draw any cards out of that. Okay, that dies to my Fen Creeper. Ooh. Go, go, go! And that's an injured Blade Master. This is nice. I like this. Especially because if I really need to, I can use the Abusive Sergeant again. So that's another Nausea Cleric down. But I am very behind in terms of cards. I could easily see myself losing this. Another Thought Steal! Shit, Thought Steal's really good late game. It's just like, draw... cycle a card, draw 2 cards.
Join or die.
Yeah, okay.
Or both.
So if you've done that, you're going to Mind Spike this? Okay, so I'll just trade. He's drawing a lot of cards, man. Oh, you know what I need? I need a Divine Favor. This is very much not a Divine Favor. Holy Nova exists in this deck, and for that reason, I am going to give that a +1/+1. Just because if he Holy Novas now... oh, wait, no, he would Mind Spike and then Holy Nova. At the very least, stuff survives.
Engaging TC-130.
1! Oh, yes, he got the 1-1! Woo! We did it! Reddit. Every single time! Okie dokie. I can give another +1/+1 to something, so I can give this a +1/+1 and then kill the Mind Control tech if I really want to. Ah! Meanie! Boo hiss.
Push forward.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do the play that I said. He keeps that alive, which means he has to use Mind Spike.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Reporting for duty.
Because he's bleeding very quickly. I have, I think, 2 Divine Favors in this deck. Actually, maybe it's only 1. Yeah, only 1 Divine Favor in this deck. If I draw that, I win. Oh, the 1-1. That's fine. You have to kill my 5-1 now, otherwise your guy dies. Yep. He's not playing anything that I can big game hunt, unfortunately. It's not a Divine Favor, is it?
Not on my watch.
At the very least, I get to keep things on the board. I am keeping the big game hunter just in case. I know I could have another thing on the field, and that if he had a big threat, he probably would have played it by now. But, just in case. Man, that's 1 below me, man. Would get big game hunted. I need this Divine Favor. It's not a Divine Favor, is it?
Reporting for duty. To battle.
I'll attack the face rather than him. Divine Favor, please. Deck, please. Please, deck, please. Why would you do that rather than running the Jungle Panther? Oh, weird. Do I just straight up lose now? 8 damage on the field. I have to make that trade. Yeah. And the big game hunter dies directly to that, so there's no point.
Reporting for duty.
And Wild Pyromancer is like my Hail Mary. God fucking damn it, Divine Favor, please! Please, Divine Favor! I have 9 cards in my deck! Divine Favor, please! Please! 9 cards! I can still draw it. And that's a no on the drawing it, I suppose?
The victory.
Fucking wow! Yeah, this arena went really well. I'm really proud of myself. 1 and 3. It's a new record. For Paladin, it's the lowest result I've ever gotten. So I'm really, really pleased with that. 30 gold is far more than I deserve. I shouldn't have even gotten a pack. It should have just been, here's a fucking wisp. Deal with it. Wow. So, as I said last video, we're not going to be opening packs at the end of videos because I'm going to be saving them up until Nax Ramus and then doing a pack opening video. Usually those are done by people who've put $50 into the game and bought, I think, a lot of... How many do you get for 50? Got a lot of gold. I'm not going to do that. 50, you get 40 packs. Yeah, and then you just open 40 packs, and hey! But I'm going to try and do that without spending any money whatsoever. That said... Can you see the disappointment on my face? That one match that worked well, worked really well, and then the rest didn't. I've been Rhapsody, that's been Hearthstone Arena, we've been playing a Paladin, and as we like to do, we'll figure out the name of the Paladin at the end of the video. The name of this deck. Paladin name Hearthstone. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Uther Lightbringer. Sir Uther Lightbringer. Okay, what did we have in the deck? How about that? Consecrations. I've already called one Consecrate. Leroy. I'd never watched the video the whole way through. Did things turn out well for Leroy Jenkins? Because if not, I could just call this Leroy. Uther Jenkins? Leroy Lightbringer. Leroy Bringer? None of these are appealing to me. What could it be? We had Card Draw, we had Cult Masters. We've already called one Cult Paladin, because it was a Cult Paladin we were versing rather than playing, actually. Very, very difficult. Argent Protector? No. No early drops. Divine Favor. Divine Leroy, Divine Jenkins. Yeah, I think I'll go with Divine Jenkins, actually. There's something about the ring of that I quite like. And we did have the Divine Shields as a decent asset that we had, and then on top of that, Jenkins. So, this is going to be Hearthstone Arena episode 43, 44? Fuck. 43. I'm going to say 43. I think it's 43. This is going to be Hearthstone Arena episode 43, Divine Jenkins. We've been playing a Paladin, I've been Rhapsody, and hopefully, regardless of the result, you've been enjoying yourself. We'll see you next time.